Hey everyone, today I'll be talking about all the different teams in Formula One, but I will only be talking about all the teams that participated in the 2019 championship. But without further ado, let's meet the teams. Up in 10th place, we have Williams Racing. Williams have come in 10th place in the standings for the last 10 years. This year, their best race was Germany. Williams is a very historic team, having 9 constructors' titles over the years they've been alive. Williams are certainly looking to do better this year. Moving up into 9th place, we have Haas F1. Haas are the newest team in Formula One, only starting up in 2016. In 2018, Haas got their best finish in the standings, with 5th, but in 2019 they got their worst, with 9th. In 2019, their best finish was in Germany. Many people in the United States may know Haas through their NASCAR team. Up in 8th place, we have Alfa Romeo Racing. Alfa Romeo have placed 8th in the standings for the last 2 years, with their best race this year being Brazil. Last year, they were known as Sauber F1, before a sponsorship deal changed their name from Sauber F1 into Alfa Romeo Racing. Fun fact, Alfa Romeo won the first F1 Grand Prix in 1950, before there was a championship. Up in 7th place, we have Racing Point. Racing Point have placed 7th in the standings for the last 2 years. This year, their best race was Germany. Last year, Racing Point were known as Force India, until their owner, Vijay Mallya, got into financial trouble and the team was placed under administration, until it was bought by billionaire Lawrence Stroll, father of Lance Stroll, who turned the team into Racing Point. Another fun fact is that in 2021, Racing Point will become Aston Martin Racing. Rounding out the bottom 5, we have Scuderia Toro Rosso, or as now we know them as AlphaTauri. Last year, Toro Rosso finished 9th in the championship, but this year they finished 6th, with their best race being Germany. This year, Toro Rosso finished with 2 podiums, a 3rd place for Danny Kvyat in Germany and a 2nd place for Pierre Gasly in Brazil. Starting off the top 5, we have Renault Sport F1. Renault finished best of the rest, or 4th last year, but this year they only finished 5th, with their best race being Italy. Renault have been known to supply engines for other teams. In 2018, Red Bull, and now McLaren. Renault are another historic team, winning 2005 and 2006 World Championships. Finishing in best of the rest, we have McLaren. Last year, McLaren finished 6th, but this year they finished 4th in the championship, with their best race being Brazil. McLaren is a very historic team, winning championships from 1974 to 2008. McLaren got their only podium of the year in Brazil, of 3rd place with Carlos Sainz. Starting up the big 3, we have Red Bull Racing. Red Bull is the first team on this list capable of winning races. Red Bull finished 3rd in the championship since 2016, where they managed 2nd. This year, their best race was Austria. In 2019, Max Verstappen pulled in 3 wins for the team in Austria, Germany, and Brazil. Red Bull won all 4 world championships from 2010 to 2013 with Sebastian Vettel. Coming up in 2nd place, we have Scuderia Ferrari. Ferrari have finished 2nd in the championship for the last 3 years. This year, their best race was in Singapore. Ferrari are the first team on this list to be able to make a 1-2 finish, where one driver finishes 1st and 1 2nd, like in Singapore. Ferrari have the largest history in Formula One out of any team, like when they won their first World Championship in 1961 to when they won their most recent championship in 2007. Rounding off this list, we have Mercedes-AMG. Mercedes have won the championship for the entire V6 turbo hybrid era, or for the last 6 years. Mercedes' best races were a 4-way tie for the maximum points available in Australia, Spain, Britain, and Russia. Mercedes are a somewhat historic team, only participating for a couple years in the 1950s, but coming back in 2010. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure to like and subscribe for more.